across the Gulf Stream from Florida to Bahamas. It was the first time that we as a crew were sailing this boat on our own. You know that your safety, your well-being is in the hands of your teammates. And so building that bond of trust and friendship is critical.
It lifted everybody's spirits to leave the chaos and the hardships of that engine in West Palm.
Oh my God.
So we're here now to gather the videos, the photographs that are going to move people to care about the Bahamas.
From that first day, it's just like an open canvas. Where are we going to go? We really wanted to contrast the potential that the Bahamas has as a blue economy versus oil drilling. So we needed to find charismatic megafauna, the beautiful animals that help people come into the story. And what better way to do it than with dolphins? We're looking for spotted dolphins. They're beautiful, they're curious, hopefully they're going to be playful. So imagine if there was an oil spill. All of that would be threatened.
This is the time now to fight for our oceans. I've been fortunate to swim with dolphins in many different waters around the world, but to make people really care, I want them to be immersed in the pod. And this is a vision that I have had in my mind for probably 20 years. Looking for Atlantic spotted dolphins that have a home range of several thousand square kilometers.
Have you guys had any dolphin luck today?
No, we're just zigzagging down now.
It's the end of the day. It's 4 p.m. It's not looking like it's going to happen. And we're heading back to Bimini, and the pod finds us.
We found them. We have the dolphins.
We seem to have about 40 to 50 dolphins in the area. And here it is. I'm like, this is amazing. On the first day, get the cameras, jump in the water, and they leave us instantly. I think they get very bored by humans. You're not moving fast enough. You're not interesting enough. You start going in the boat again, they start to bow ride again. We jump in over and over with these dolphins, and they want nothing to do with us.
Well, did you get something? Nothing?
We need to come up with a new game plan if this is going to work. It's frustrating when things don't work, but I've built a career on failing. I photograph wildlife and nature, and that means I'm not in control of the weather, I'm not in control of their behavior, I'm not in control of their emotions. So those 2% moments that come together, those are the ones that stay with you forever, because you have to fight for them.
Tell you why we don't get discouraged, because for the first time, we have a platform that allows us to search for as long as we want to. As we're looking, we're making lunch, we're talking, we're on the phone. I mean, life goes on this boat.
So Christina and I are really supportive.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Paul and I have been together many years now, almost 12. And a huge part of our relationship is our working relationship. I think we complement each other well because we really are two pieces of a puzzle that do two different things.
I am very involved in the diving equipment, the diving operations. That's sort of where I have my experience. Sunday, all day prep, full cane. But the hardest part for me on this boat is that my life partner is also my boss. So for however hard I work, she works twice as hard.
My main job on the boat, in addition to running the organization and being one of the divers and camera people, is provisioning and making sure that everybody's fed. There's a crowd to feed, there's an organization to run. All right. Oh. lunch. There's no better way of maintaining team morale than making a nice meal.
We asked the locals their advice on how to find pods of dolphins because we were not having much success initially. And they said, send drones up high in the sky and just do big swaths.
I see something moving.
All right, for real?
Yeah.
Spotted. Let's go, guys. Yes. They seem to love the pressure wave of a boat. And it dawned on me, we have scooters on board. Can I put my body in a state of speed that would be interesting enough that these dolphins are like, okay, that's cool, we can play with you. I didn't think it was gonna work, but grabbed my camera, I free dove down with the scooter, and I am flying. And you can just see all the dolphins converge in front of me. And it was quite emotional.
How do you get close enough that you can make images that nobody else has made? It gives you just enough speed that you're able to keep up with a group of dolphins.
To go from this quest for decades of dreaming of this moment, and here it's happening in front of you, and you're filming this. That's the stuff where people are going to start to feel like they're in the moment. And then they're like, I care about these animals. It's hard to believe what we just got. You know, it's so good.
Life-changing.
Today we lived the dream.
We are trying to use dolphins to create a narrative that makes people fall in love with the ocean. You have to be able to see these animals eye to eye.
How can you not care about protecting the Bahamas when you feel this visceral reaction to these animals that call this place home?
Life in the ocean is fragile, but we've begun to disrupt the delicate balance that nature has created. And it's not only affecting the animals, it's also affecting us.
SeaLegacy 1, do you copy?
Yes, Paul, go ahead.
SeaLegacy 1, and welcome to Apothecary. As you arrive at port, please be aware it's pretty bad over here.